Since this last segment of the video is pretty short, I'm thinking I'm going to want to loop from here to the beginning. So we're going to get this clip we already have. We're going to go pre-compose. We're going to go on that pre-comp and we're going to trim it up. We're going to need more frames for this one for sure. So to be safe, I'll use more than I need. I'll start from here and I'll end it here. Let's center this. We're not going to add too much rotation on this clip since if we rotate it, we'll have to zoom in. It'll be cropped more than I like. So let's make sure it's centered. You don't want to add too many of these adjusting values because if you do too many close together, it'll be very noticeable. If you like where it is at a certain point, you can always set a keyframe there. To do that quickly for all these values, you go here, the first one, and drag down. So now this point is saved because I don't want to adjust anything. Towards the end, we'll center it back out and we'll zoom out as much as we can. Now let's keyframe it and loop it. Left bracket, let's snap this back out. So we're going to bring this to the top and I'll show you how to loop and speed ramp. Let's copy and paste our time warp first. Look at the keyframes. End it here for now. So the trick here is you're going to have to keyframe this and then have it up at the end and right here continue on. We're going to snap it there and we're going to drag that last keyframe out. Now know where that part's going to end. Let's adjust these values. I also want to see what this looks like, so we're going to solo this clip by itself by clicking this little dot over here. This will still play the audio, but it will only play this clip and it won't play any other clip. So I do want to show the last two cars, so I'm going to max this out at 5,000. We're going to split this clip and put it over here. Control-Shift-D is to split this, drag this to the end. Let's unsolo these as well. But since we already split it, you can't adjust this value or else this clip will be different. We can only adjust these last two values. You don't want to touch the speed value or the slowdown value. So let's see what our loop looks like with the speed ramp. So it's pretty seamless. So now let's speed ramp this clip as well. We'll pre-compose it, go into here. I'm also going to use a little more than I need because I can adjust it in the main composition. We're going to keyframe scale, rotation, and anchor point. Let's click on that layer, snap it back with the bracket, drag it out. We'll copy and paste one of our old time warps. Trim this down, view the keyframes, and adjust these. For this clip, I want it to be a little longer since I want to show more of this clip. Increase this value. Increase this value. I want to go from where it's not showing visibly to where it is showing. I want to make sure the first clip transitions into the second clip pretty smoothly as well. These two keyframes are pretty tight, so I'm going to drag this out a little more. I don't like this rotation going into this rotation. So I'm going to go into this composition and switch the rotation. So instead of positive 18, I'm going to change this to negative. And then for the last rotation, we'll flip this to positive by putting 18. We're going to center it a little bit better as well. I want to make sure this clip, whatever's focused on, is somewhat in the same area as the last clip. So it's pretty good. I could zoom it in a little more to make it more seamless. So let's do that real quick. I do want to center it a little bit more. Looks good, but I need to make sure it scales in a little bit more. Let's see what we got so far, and then we can move on to effects and see what other transitions we want to add.